Well, hello. Well, once again, my mischievous minions. I was going to say hello for the billionth time, but yeah, we're getting used to this for now. Welcome to part 413 of the instructional video. Time to let your minions party and other ways I learned how to love Dr. Vu. All right, anyway, so we're moving to Boone. That's right, we're moving on from Petrograd, which is doing fantastic. Steelberg needs a little bit of trash, no big deal. Some of these are, false markers as usual, but that's okay. Petrograd will be our utility service. Steelberg will provide all the ore and recycling processing, as well as Petrograd. University will take care of all the research and educational needs, and of course, Villanville is the headquarters for everything else. Well, for everything else, though, there is Boone, which we'll need to have some good times at. So we'll claim Boone now. Moving over to Boone, it's going to be real fun. Going to do some real interesting work here. Going to be using a lot of subterranean roads and such. Boone is going to be a very boomin' town. In fact, we're going to call it, Great Bettin'. Yep, that's right. There's going to be real Great Bettin' here. And what the hell is that? Wow. All right, we've got floating pieces. Looks like Dr. Vu's weaponry is already coming to fruition, as we've already got some of the worlds already being turned upside down. Defog. Anyway, so we've got Boone here. And, so we've got... Let's go ahead and take a look at our city here just to show you what we've got. So we've got a nice area up here for residential buildings. We've got a great strip there for of course, our much-needed heavy highway, which, of course, there's going to be a lot of people coming here, so we don't want that to be hindered. And, of course, all the partying is going to go on right down there. So let's get started, and let's go ahead and we do need some services, of course. So we're going to start with the dirt road for all of our... actually, we should see where the... we can't even look at our stupid water tower. But anyway, I wish they would let you kind of see everything by clicking on the buildings rather than going to the, the underground vision or whatever they call it. So we'll start right about there with our dirt road, and we'll do a nice curve to get right back up here. And of course, up here, it's going to be our... Oops, it's not going to be our water tower. Of course not. It's going to be our wind generator. And that should be a perfect way to connect those two. We'll see a ton of notifications up there as we've got most of our needs taken care of by previous cities. I want to turn this into a nice large loop, but I don't think it's going to happen. We'll have to just extend them to be somewhat equal. There we are. That should be a better connection. So a nice long wide turn for these two. Nice long wide turn for these two. Thank you, SimCity. And we've got our power, which needs... Oh, that's right. We need to connect to our main thing there. So we'll do that right away. That's going to look weird. Let's extend our main highway. We'll do that. It's going to be important to build that. In fact, we're going to need a loan right away. Dr. Vu has authorized us to take out some big money, baby. So we'll take care of that right away. All right. So we'll go ahead and start with our heavy traffic maker right here. And I think we want a tunnel coming out right about there. So we're going to make this come on down. Just like a woman on Price is Right. All right, that should be perfect. Okay, now to connect up here, we're going to make a somewhat of a large intersection, which will go over to this other city here. And so it's going to be somewhat of a pain for traffic at the start, but that's all it should be. All right, that's bad. Again, you guys know, even though I'm evil, I'm very particular about my roads. So we'll start right away with that. Fixing that up a little bit. Perfect. Okay. Power needed. Here we go. You know the drill. All right. So we'll extend our power plant going down the other direction there then. Room for one now. We'll go down further down. You'll see. And we've got some limited water. So we'll place that a little bit later. Okay. So now a couple of things we can do is we can make some nice overpasses that go over this. Again, it's going to be loud, so that's there to contain some of the noise. And it's also going to, it's going to try to ease traffic as it comes in and out of this area. Next thing I want to do is build some nice parallel roads to this area. And the best way we're going to do that is with some side streets that should extend no further than... Oops. I get so eager with those hotkeys, everybody. But they should extend no further than maybe one road length that direction. Hopefully that's right. It looks about even all the way down. And right about here. You'll see what I'm doing very soon, friends. Minions, I should say. Okay, so we'll connect up to the dirt road here. And we're already losing $1,000 an hour with our elaborate road system, but it is necessary. So a couple of things we need is we need to build a upper city right away. So we'll start with a couple of large rectangles here. Let's start right about here, and then we'll extend down to right about there, here, and again. Haha! My brain! It's so good, Dr. Vu. Thank you for the pina coladas. Brainwashing. Speaking of which, we're going to need to install one of those new mind control installations very soon. We're also going to have to build a secret radar dish here, which we'll build another time to watch out for enemy aircraft who are going to try to take out our laser, which they will just not be permitted to do. Alright, we'll go ahead and make a nice down road there. It's going to go down to a major intersection down here, which should connect around, say, a circle. Let's make sure it's a perfect circle too. Let's go ahead and make it somewhere over here. I'd say that's perfect. Alright. So it's going to be kind of a weird roundabout, don't you think? Go around the roundabout. Come on now. That should be a good connection right there. And the other section of the city will connect right about here. Alright, good. We're doing really well. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to connect to 2 more areas. One more right here. And of course we may have to add other connections to that later. And we'll make a larger city here, here, and of course we'll elaborate up here with our roads. We'll extend a little bit more. Need to make some smaller neighborhoods so more homes can fit. And we'll leave some larger areas for future parks and recreational areas. So let's immediately start with our homes, installing them all up here. We'll have room for a residential area at the or a commercial area down here in a matter of moments. But first, let's build a very neat overpass. Yeah, that's right. So to build one of these neat overpasses, all you need to do is bloom right there. That should be. I want to make sure it's straight as possible. That looks good. All right. Oh, look at that. That was perfect, except for it said there was going to be a pillar in the middle, and now it's on to the side. Thank you, SimCity, for your amazing accuracy. All right, we'll build another one right about here. Again, pillar shown in the middle, and off to the side. Wonderful. Just an amazing game. And now this pillar is gone for no reason. Wow, Dr. Vu. Oh, that's right. He's exporting pillars now. It's very important for his empire. It runs on pillars. We'll build another one right here. These overpasses are going to be very important to the whole operation. And that one I'm not building straight enough, I think. Or it's not wide enough. I don't know. It could be a number of things. And that should be really, really good for getting those connected like that. All right, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to continue on with these medium-sized roads. I'm going to upgrade a couple of these first. I should actually... Yeah, wait a minute. We need water. Important spot for water will be right here. Everybody should be able to grow here in a moment. All right, so we want an area for commercial businesses. First, upgrades. So we'll upgrade to low density here and here. Dirt road's fine for the power facility up on the hill. And we'll build... let's go ahead and destroy that dirt road. Going to try to build a gridiron up here as best we can. Actually, we could probably do it this way. And I don't want to connect those two areas just yet. We'll leave that open for the commercial businesses. So we've got our main highway. We've got several small roads that traffic can jump off to get. So either once you enter the city, you can immediately stay on the highway and go down to where the party is, or you can get to work up here with everybody else. So we will need a population of, I can't remember, what is it, 5,500? Apparently we have everything needed to build the town hall, but it's still not approved. So don't know what that's about. Anyway, next thing we're going to do is build a tunnel that comes out down over here, and that'll pretty much be the only way down to get to the party zone. Apparently we need more power, but that is a lie. And so we'll continue on Oh, and there goes our City Hall apparently is now approved. And I think we'll build it pointing towards the party, I think. As mayor, I'm going to want to see the party. I'm going to see where all the action is. Perfect. All right, we'll build some other park and recreational areas in that circle, so that way it can be more of a boost to our city, especially the wealth-wise. But for right now, great betting. Hail the black tables, I mean blackjack and stuff like that. Roulette too, and of course slot machines. All right, so boy did I butcher that one, but it doesn't matter because speaking of butchering, laser coming soon. All right, now we've got a nice, what do we got here? I guess we have like a small but large area here. I guess it's narrow, but it's perfect for building additional. What I'm doing first is laying out the outline. And that should be pretty good right there. Very good. All right, now we'll lay down some extra roads and more residential areas here. Now, we don't need industrial at all here because there's not really going to be any manufacturing. And, of course, the jobs here may not be high-tech, but they also don't need to be, they don't really need to produce anything other than just providing a place for rest and relaxation. And also brainwashing. So we do need to build more here. And I think actually our tunnel may come under this neighborhood at some point. And I do want to make kind of a, this is going to be a really busy area if we don't take care of it. And you'll see what I mean here in just a moment. So hopefully we can use up as much space as possible. Oops. And a good thing we did take out such a large loan. It definitely is needed. Was needed. All right. So we're going to go ahead and, I guess, build a road up here. And we can put additional utilities if needed up there. But for now, we should be good. Let's go ahead and make sure everyone's properly brainwashed. We do need the we do need that Pina Colada distribution center. Should we have it look? Now, you know what? It'll look over it this way. Perfect. All right, so let's see. We're connected. We have all of our arrays up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can see them all. If you can't see that, there is an invisible green laser connecting all of those, so that is fantastic. It's taking a little bit of a drain on our power, and if the power was to ever be cut, everybody would be set free, but I don't think that's going to happen unless there's some type of weird feedback. But of course, our loyalty is to Dr. Vu. So there's an interesting way to connect those, I suppose. We'll add some more commercial businesses. And I think we'll need more residential because that's just going to be too many commercial businesses. Eventually people will go to other cities for shopping if there's too much. So let's start laying down some parks. Let's start making this beautiful. We got to express our artistic side here. And we'll need parks and rec right away too. So as soon as we've got enough population, we will do that. Let's go ahead and go to, let's see, sports. That's always good. People like sports. So let's go ahead and, oh, right there. Perfect. Baseball field right there. Let's do, can we do a soccer field down here? Anywhere it would fit nicely? Kind of a weird fit in these other areas. What about the, no, still pretty much the same. Let's try a plaza. Still a little too small. Yeah, you know what, we'll, hold on a second. Let's try to build some plazas down here. Perfect. Wow, really raising that land value. Nice. There we go. That's going to be fantastic. That's going to really give us some nice large commercial businesses. And of course, hopefully that will become our large hotel area because we'll have people coming in. Now, eventually we'll need to put down a municipal airport, which could probably be best served down at the bottom, down here. There's also some, I think there's some mines and stuff down there, but no need to worry about that. All right, so let's see. We do need to finish up the rest of our road. Again, this is just gonna, this eventually will become a tunnel and just curve under here. So there's no need to build that at the moment until we're ready to build our gambling houses and everything. But for right now, we definitely don't need to do that. We've got several bridges going over our... Really weird how those are set up. But it looks nice, though. Given the weirdness of SimCity, we've built some really efficient bridges that go all over the highway. I'm really proud of that. That looks great. That is our strip right there. And that's an episode, everybody. So thanks for watching. Please turn in your test to your instructor minions. And what we're going to do is, I think we'll upgrade our little curve here just for a minute to medium. In fact, let's just go high because we really want everybody to be able to get to work without having to wait too long. So roads coming down from the mountain will be high density, and anything going out will be as well because it's very important. And we'll upgrade these roads here, and I think we'll do that next time. So, minions, I will see you soon. Goodbye. Glory to Dr. Boo.